Good evening, everyone. My name's Heath, Haskins, Code Primate, and welcome back to another Let's Make a Game series. I haven't worked on this game in a really long time, but it's something that I'm very passionate about, something that I really wanted to get out, and it's something that I need to start back doing. Because you guys really enjoy the Let's Make a Game series, and you really enjoy the code and everything else that goes into it. So I'm going to show you what this game looks like, first off, just by itself. And this is playable as of right now. And I think it's available on Xbox. So it's called Theus. And whenever you first start in, you get the choice of one of these four things, one of these four ships. If you look, it's controlled with WASD, forward, back, left, right, and you can shoot. I think I've showed this off before, and it's multiplayer. It's tons of cool stuff. Hold on, just we can just use the game sound for now. But something I need to turn on is the game sounds themselves, and I need to make bigger levels. I need to make more intricate levels, all kinds of stuff. So that's what I did, is I pulled it up, and here's where I had last left off. I was going to have names and scoreboards and all kinds of stuff, like tons of ideas, just never finished the project. So this is the current level that I'm working on. And same thing. Now here's the cool thing. Even though it is made with WASD, mouse, keyboard, stuff like that, actually keyboard doesn't even play a part in this. Huh. So this is just one-handed mouse right now. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on in the messages down below, and controller. So you have to use the D-pad. I haven't figured out the analog stick yet, but I'm going to get the analog stick working here in just a second. Whoa. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to work on. D-pad, you can do the same thing, forward, you can go back, forward, and then you can use the left L button to fire. I don't like that. Oh, did I hit myself? I probably just hit myself and exploded. That's no good. And on the select menu, you have to hit select, and then you can move around like that. Press A to select which one you want. So it will be available for Xbox as well, but it's not complete. In fact, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get started. The first thing I wanted to do was go into the game scripts themselves, and I love the enumeration of the pads and stuff like that, but I want analog sticks, and I hate that it's the L button for firing. So I'm going to change that to the B button. Let's just try that real quick. I don't know if it's going to be any better. Come on. Oh, I got to click on it. There we go. Ooh, that feels a little bit better. I think we might make it the A button. Oh, and you can't hit yourself. I need to fix that, because we don't want it to happen like that. If you get shot with your own bullet, well, do you explode from your own bullets? I wonder. Possibly. Okay. So, first thing I need to figure out is I need to figure out how to use analog. So let's do Roblox script enum analog stick. How does one simply detect left, right? Xbox controller. Dev forums. How does one simply detect left, right? So blah blah blah. There's the question on input change. Input delta X. Wait, what? User input gamepad 1. If input and delta dot X greater than 0, print right. Less than 0, print left. So how do I tie that to a connect on input change? User input service, input change. So right now I've got context action service, binding actions left, right, forward, back, on, forward, on, left, on, right, on, back, context service. You almost had it right. Okay, so on input change, get service, user input service. Delta input, what? That's not what I'm looking for. How do I bind the left, right, forward, back process to the analog stick? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Thumbstick. There we go. Thumbstick 1. Wait, what was that? Key code thumbstick 1. So D-pad left enum dot keycode dot thumbstick 1. Okay. That's not really going to help. Keycode dot thumbstick 1. So enum dot keycode dot thumbstick 2. Hold on. Do we want it like forward, back, and then left and right with these? No, because then you'd have to take your hand off this one. So we still want this on thumbstick 1. Enum dot keycode dot thumbstick 1. And I don't like the B button, so we're going to switch that to the A button. Just like that, I think. Yeah. So, we're going to have to do a thumbstick on each one of these, aren't we? So, if input state begin... Okay, so I've got 4 different functions that worked off the analog, north, south, east, west, up, down, left, right, up, down, whatever. But in order for us to determine if it's the thumbstick, so action name, input state. So, okay, that's not going to work. On right, on left. Oh, wait a second. Can we just do this? Hold on. Let's undo all that we just did. And we are going to do dot button A. But we're going to add a new one here. Context action service, bind action, and we're going to call it thumbstick 1, comma, or can we just call it stick move? Stick move. And then we'll actually call the function stick move true, and we're not going to actually pull an A. We're going to use enum dot thumb. No, what was it again? Dot keycode dot thumb stick 1. There we go. So this should give us the whole thing, but I need to create a function. So let's go create a function. Local function. Stick move. Action name input state. I think we need a different variable for that, don't we? Input on input change. Get service user input on input change. Input processed ID. So that's thumbstick 1, thumbstick 2. If input keycode equals thumbstick. Okay. So let's just do this. Let's print action name, and then we'll do a print input state. We don't need semicolons. Semicolons is something that don't need to save. That's on something else. Okay, so let's see what we get from here. Choose that one. Okay, stick move. lot of stick move going on. Hold on. It's not doing anything different though. Okay, stop. So let's go back over to the control script and see what's going on. Okay, that's the action name and that's the input state. So whenever I call a context action surface, can I bind it to context action? Wow. Action service Roblox. Bind action. So this is only binding the action. Action name input state input object. So we should be able to get a third variable here. Input state, comma, input object. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong one. Cut. That's on fire, and this is stick move. So paste. And I'm just gonna put a comment here. To get the input from the game controller left thumbstick. There we go. And we'll do print game object itself. And if it says something like input, I know I'm on the right trail because I need to get the input dot left dot x or something like that. Input object client script. Stop. Source is not available. Source is not available. That's because we stopped it. Input dot change. Okay. The input object. If the input object is the dot x, hold on. Let's try this. So this right here, input dot user input type equals gamepad1. Then, if input. So the first one is the input dot position dot x. So action name input state input object dot position dot x. No, don't want to save. Don't need to save. I wonder if that's what we need. I did not like that. Line 66. Position is not a valid member of input object. Okay, well, what type of object is it? Let's do print type. Ooh. Type of input object. Ooh, there we go. Hit play. And we shouldn't have to. There we go. It's user data. Oh, that does not help at all. Okay, wait. What was the input state? It's just change. So it's not on or off. Print input object. If input object is user data, so for I, comma, no, index, comma, no, key, comma, O, key and object, and I pairs, input object, do, print, okay, comma, oh, whoops, oh. I don't know if that's going to work or not, and I don't need the semicolon, so I really don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't think you can do that because user data is not really a table. I mean, it is a table, but it's not a table. Oh yeah, it did not like that. Unexpected error occurred while player to context. Hit stop. Stop. So, okay, let's go over here and see what they were doing. On input change. So that is a function. Local user input service equals game get service user input service. So I don't see where this function is getting called at. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, here we go. User input service dot input change. So connect on input change. If type gamepad 1. Then if input. Okay, let's try that. Well, let's go back over here. There's the controller script up here at the top. Also, why did I do that? Control X context action service, which is the CAS. CAS. This was my early programming stages. Like I was ready and raring to go, and just way ahead of myself. So for those of you that don't know what I'm doing, the context action service is actually taking the input and binding it to functions that I've created to move these particular things along. So each one of the ships is created over here in my server storage, replicator storage, nope, server storage. Ship 1, ship 2, ship 3, ship 4. And then we got different photons for each one. And that's the old ship. So the ship itself has fires, it's got protons, it's got all these cool little things. The angular moments, all these are what's actually being controlled by the client. That's how you get to move forward and back and left, right. So, okay, input stat. Input state. Else is input state. Is that the one that I messed up earlier? Huh. Weird. Okay, so we don't want to use this. Well, we do want to use this, but we're going to use it in a different way. So up here at the top, we are going to set this as CAS. And we're also going to do local, what was that called again? User input service. Use equals game get service user input service. And we don't need that. So, nope. Go back down to the bottom, and we're going to bind it. So, use colon. Hold on. Where was that last little part? Dot input changed connect on changed. Dot input changed connect, and we will call it I guess we could check for everything inside the one context, couldn't we? Let's connect stick move, and we don't need parentheses, right? No parentheses needed there at the end. So on stick move, we should have two things that come in: the input and the game processed event. So let's just call this input and game processed event. Game processed event, like that. So thank you to Ruben Zanzus, who put this back up in November 2019. If input.user input type equals enumeration, type 1 gamepad. Okay. So then we're going to put into context if input dot input type, is that right? User input type dot user input type equals, oops, capital T, type equals, double equals, enum user input type dot gamepad 1, enum dot user input type .gamepad1, then we are going to we're going to just go ahead and press the input position. Print input dot position dot x. And we're gonna just put x out here in the front. So x colon comma, and then we're going to put y. And actually, we can do this all at one time. So do a comma, do a paste, do a y, like that. So we should be able to see it as it's moving. And do we need to do a begin? Or an end? I guess not. Input dot delta. Wait, what? Print input dot delta. Delta's the change, right? Yeah, let's try it out. Ooh, there we go. So all the way left is a -1, all the way right is a +1, all the way up, and we get a 1, all the way down, we get a -1. Nice! So we can use those 4 to control speeds. Now, do I have like a max speed that we can see this? Input state. Okay. Setup ship. Move ship. Forward equals forward value minus back value times ship speed. And we get the ship speed from the ship's value. So each one of the ships themselves should have a speed on them. Is that correct? Ship speed. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So ship speed and ship turn. So let's do this. If we do ship, okay, turn, what are we going to call this? Let's call it local my turn equals input position x times ship turn, right? That would my turn. Can you guys see that okay? I don't know if here I'm gonna make the input a little bit bigger. Okay, let's go back and do local my speed equals input dot position dot y times ship speed. And the way this will work is it is a range from -1 all the way up to 1. So whatever the ship's speed is times the input will equal out. So if it's a 1, then it's 300. If it's a -1, then it's -300. And all the range in between. So it should be a nice, smooth analog. So the move ship forward equals forward value minus back value. Times ship speed. So we want to move this a little bit differently, don't we? We can just take this here and if forward is equal to 0, then fire off. Does it not fire when it goes backwards, though? Huh. Okay, let's just do this. Let's copy these. And we'll bring them up here to the... Wait, what is it? Oh, that's the second fire. Let's try that. Save. Nope, not save. Just F5. We're gonna run it. Run it. We're gonna run with it. Oh, it's already been 25 minutes? Holy cow. Alright. That is not working at all. So, stop. Control. Body force thrust equals vector 3. Oh. Psst, idiot. Sorry. I'm not an idiot. I'm just... Oh, gosh. Okay, so the thrust is going to be my speed, and the left-right is going to be my turn. There we go. I'm still using the variables from down there, but they weren't even in that spot, so... Oh my gosh. Oh, we got some backwardsness. So down goes up, up goes back. So that's not good. All right, let's hit stop. Let's say, okay, times negative ship speed. Because the Y position would be 1, -1. Okay. So yeah, that should work. So, go. They're both opposite of each other. Why are they opposite? That's not going to work at all. Go back to the control script, and we want to do a negative turn as well. Why were we doing negative input? It's kind of awkward. It's fine. We'll leave it. We'll leave it the way it is. Okay. Click, select, go. Ooh, that's smooth. That is much smoother than before. And you can do... Wow, it's analog now. So that just the slightest movement, we can make it go fast or slow. That is much more precise. I like that. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And our A button works again. Yay. Now, can I run into my own bullet? I can run into my own bullet, but I don't know why. So, we'll get that fixed next time. I'll keep working on this. Oh my gosh, it's been 30 minutes. And we got a lot done in that 30 minutes. I'm probably going to keep working on this in the background as well. Let's see. We need to add the ship's event fires as well. Copy. So, let's just say... No, not that one. That's not what we want. We want to go to the input itself. There we go. And we're going to say if my speed is greater than 0.001 or less than, or my speed is less than 0.001, negative. So that means any slight movement should set it off. Might be too much. inside the workspace, this should be games. And I should have billboard text label, right? Yeah. Billboard text label. We're still recording, right? Yeah, we're still going. So let's just do a print and then my speed. Come on. Oh, okay. Greater than or less than 1, I would say. No. It's even slightly off. Let's go 10. If it's greater than or less than 20, if it's greater than 20, and if it's less than negative 20. So, we're already multiplying by the ship's speed, and if it's greater than 20 or less than 20, it should activate the fire. Let's try it again, one more time. Oh no, it's firing right now. Is it like automatically at a plus 18 for some reason? Stop. Okay, we need to go back to the drawing board on this one. If the input user type is gamepad 1, then my turn is the X. We don't want the X, we want the Y. Just the forward and back. If we turn, I don't really care if the sound goes off. So let's say if input Y is greater than 0.2 or is that right? Or less than negative 0.2. Let's try that. Yep, next. Wait, what? Okay, I got these backwards, don't I? Okay, so if the input position... Do I need to do the negative input positions? Okay, stop. If the input position of Y is greater than 0.5. Oh, it's turning off. So, if it's less than 0.2, and if it's greater than negative 0.2, then it turns off. Otherwise, turn it on. It's easy to get distracted. There we go. So, I got turn and forward. Okay. Is it not greater than 0.2? Stop. Oh, I guess I need to print the actual Y position, don't I? Try that. This way we can see the actual Y inputs. And play. I guess we should go with 0.1. Okay, stop. Stop. So let's just do the first one. Oh, wait. And, not or. So if it's greater than and less than, or if it's less than and greater than. Not or. It's a little glitchy. Stop. So let's go with the 0.1. Can we go with 0.1? 0.1. Try that. We might even go to with 0.05 or 0.07. Still sounds a little glitchy. Yeah. Let's go 0.05. Negative 0.05. There we go. And play. Nope, it's going off just with us not even touching anything. Why don't we say if we have any kind of Y input? Why don't we just say this? Oh no, that won't work. Because if it's negative, then it's not true, right? So that's good. Let's go with 7.7. 0.7. There we go. Keep that on there for now. And is that sending every single time? I bet it is, isn't it? See, that's a definite on, definite off. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll keep playing with it. I'll keep programming on it. And huge shout out to everyone who's ever seen this game and helped me out with it. And there was the model. This ship was actually created by one of the fans. So it's good to see it back. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of LMAG. Let's make a game. I hope to continue on this. Keep me encouraged. Give me good thoughts down below, and I'll try and get you guys a playable game out there before too long. Love you guys very much. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you very soon. Outro. Want some new merch? Check out teespring.com. Outro.